Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
It was a great course and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it.
I was very much interested in learning digital marketing course for a very long period of time, but I don't get a proper platform. So later from our college, I get to know about XLR and I enrolled in XLR course. It was really good experience. Our course has been taken by Mayur sir, and he was very good teacher. He's not only focusing on theory part, he is doing how real digital marketing works. And it was in total very good experience. I get so much of knowledge. Here they're not only focusing on study, they're also conducting different exam to test our knowledge. And as we are giving the exam, so to appreciate our work, they give certificates for the toppers, and along with the certificate they give hampers. Thank you, XLR.
Recently, I was searching for digital marketing courses online in Google, and I came across XLR, and I attended a digital marketing course which was for 15 days. My mentor Mayur helped me for attending these classes. So he is a very informative and helpful guy. In the course end, there is a exam which I topped. So I came to the XLR office in Bengaluru. This digital marketing course has helped my career and my skills to develop, and the certificate has helped my company to join. Thank you, XLR.
I came to know about this course from my college. Actually, for learning platform, this is very nice, and I learned from here ChatGPT and AI from online. Because he's teaching for me for AI generative and ChatGPT. We are using this technology in more. And after finishing the courses, I came from for collecting the certificate. I seen the classrooms and faculties. Classroom is very nice. After the completion of exam, they will give gift and certificates. Thank you, XLR, for giving these courses. I learned a lot of from this. I gained the more knowledge from here. And thank you for XLR for teaching us.
Hello guys, I'm Vikram Mahajan and I'm studying in Swami Vivekananda Institute of Technology College, and I came across a training program which was mobile app development using Flutter, which was given to us by XLR Solutions. I came across this program through my college faculty who told us about this program, that it is a very good course and you should enroll in this course. So I enrolled in this course, and initially I felt really good about this course because they started everything from a very basic point of view, that even if someone who doesn't know anything about Flutter or anything about mobile app development can also learn the same way the ones who know about it are learning. So no student was left behind and everyone was given equal attention. All the doubts throughout the course were cleared. And if we had any questions also, we were like, the trainer was also ready to stay for a longer time than it was scheduled, even for the sake of doubts. So that shows how important the students are to them. So it was a really good experience with XLR's program, and by the end of the training program, I was able to develop my own application. And through the development also, there was another point. So our sir taught us about how we can connect our own mobile phone to our laptop and write code in our laptop, and you can see the output in your phone, which is really creative and interesting for me. I felt really good about that. So in the end, I developed my own mobile application. I showed it to my mother, I showed it to my friends. I felt really good about it. So I would really suggest XLR. I would recommend it to all my friends to take courses from here, as they focus on the children, focus on the students, and they focus on what's necessary, that is the students' doubts gets cleared and everything else. So today I came down to the XLR office to collect my certificate. So I got to know about what other courses XLR is offering. It included data analysis, data analyst, social media marketing, and full stack Java, and many more courses which were interesting, and they gave us an insight of how everything happens, and they take you through the course from the starting of the course to the end, and what next, that is placements as well. How you should be going into the interviews and how you should be approaching to companies, your resume building, and there were so many things which XLR is going to help you in, and they are ready to give you all the knowledge required even if you are a beginner. So I really felt good about this visit, and I would really recommend XLR to everyone who's listening to this, and also to all my friends, that I had a very good experience with XLR, and I would suggest you to experience the same. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Satish and I am from Swami Vivekananda Institute of Technology. I am here to share my experience about XLR program. I took part in the XLR program that was conducted in the last month about the mobile app development using Flutter. What I liked the most about this session was the trainer started from the scratch. That means even the beginner who don't know about the basics of the program, even they can learn the most from this program. It gave me hands-on experience by developing a project which was the final outcome. Thank you XLR for giving me this opportunity, and I would also recommend all my friends to take part in the XLR programs. Thank you.
Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person, where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course, and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching, and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
was a great course, and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly, right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our Technical Fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it.
Good evening, Ankita. Now you can start the class.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yes. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope, good evening. Yes. Good evening, everyone. Yes. So I hope everyone's doing well. And today is our third session. So before we start off the session today, any doubts from the previous session, anything that anybody has in mind, any doubt, anything you tried researching about and have new questions or anything at all? A yes or no would do. No. Okay. Yes, okay. So we'll start off with our today's session, but before that, just a little recap of how far we've come. We started off with marketing and different types of marketing. Then we also moved towards digital marketing, the different channels that are there. Under that, we covered SEO, SEM. We covered influencer marketing, affiliate marketing, email marketing. And today, what we're moving towards is a little bit of depth about how do we go ahead and market it. So we figured the different ways of marketing, right? Today, what we're going to figure out is actually how do we go ahead and market the products, or based on the product we have our marketing strategies. And yesterday, every time when we were talking about Instagram or any social media platform, we kept speaking about how there is a concept of ads, right? Running ads. So today we'll move towards Canva as well. I will explain to you how can you use Canva, how you can use it for your marketing purposes. Because honestly, with marketing, as in the designing part and all of that, there are various tools present. But something which is free of cost, at least not the premium version, the normal version, free of cost, is something that you can rely on as Canva, because otherwise most of the applications there is a paid version only. So on Canva, many of the features are available for free, whereas there are some features that you'll have to pay for. So yet, for like practice purposes, we can go ahead with the free version, and we'll see how to go about it, what to do, and all of that. So this is our agenda for class today. But before that, yesterday I had told you about performance marketing. I'd mentioned about performance marketing in the class, right? So today we'll start off with that, about what is performance marketing and what it actually does, how is it different from digital marketing. So first thing about performance marketing. Okay, before I start off with what is performance marketing, do you guys have any idea what it is? Anything that you've heard about performance marketing or know about performance marketing? Please go ahead. The chat box is open for you guys. Any answers, guys? Anything? Do you know about performance marketing? Have you heard? Have you heard about performance marketing before? Yes, no, No, yes. Okay. Everyone who said yes. Running ads is performance marketing. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you. Performance marketing is also a type of digital marketing, okay, where you only pay when there is a specific action that happens. So, for example, I have run an ad. Exactly. Irfan has said it. It's like paying for ad click. Perfect. Yes. Performance marketing is only, when there is a proper result coming out at the end of the marketing, only then are you paying. So Google or Facebook ads, Instagram ads, LinkedIn, all of this have these features where, towards the end. Okay, somebody said performance marketing is a data driven marketing approach where you only pay for measurable results, right? Yes. So this is okay. This is exactly what I was saying, where you are paying only and only when there is a lead or a sales or a click happening, when you convert a potential client into your client, only then do you pay for it. So under this also there are many types, like there is something called as CPC, which is cost per click. There is something called as CPL, which is cost per lead. There is also something called as cost per acquisition, CPA. So there are many types under this, right? So this is also, yeah, CTC, CPM, CPI, CPA, and CAC. Yeah, these are the different types of, or different categories that you have under performance marketing. But something about performance marketing is you cannot go ahead with that for a starting, let's say you're starting a business today and you want to do marketing, or you're starting something today and you want to go ahead and do marketing for that. So you cannot go for performance marketing. In that case, digital marketing is the safest and the best option. Whereas performance marketing, let's say you have your business running from quite some time and you want to scale that business, then you can go ahead with performance marketing, or else it is not something which I would personally suggest. Okay. So now we'll start off with the next part, right? And yes, I'll just share my screen. Give me a minute, everyone. Yeah, I hope the screen is visible to everyone. A yes or a no would do. Quickly, just for confirmation. Yes. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we'll start off. Today, what we're moving towards is your content creation. How do you create content? So, let's say you are yourself a content creator, or like yesterday, a lot of you guys were saying that if I have to start my career in digital marketing, how do I go ahead with it? So, I kept saying how you put your content out there. First thing you do is you put your work, everything that you know, or everything that you've done about digital marketing out there on maybe a social media platform, or make your own website. So how do you go about it? Like, what do you do? What is the first step you do? What are the things you keep in mind? What are the things, you do not, just one second. Yes. So what kind of content you would be adding? How do you go ahead with that? I will be covering those topics as of today. Okay. Yes. So what is basically content creation? So, content is any information shared to attract, engage, and convert an audience? Very simple. Maybe, let's say the way you speak about a certain brand and the way you speak about it in a video, which you know is going to go on Instagram, is very, very different, right? It is not the same. How do you go about it? What are the things you say? What are the things you don't say? And what happens is what we're going to be looking into. Okay. So, yeah, as you can see, why is content creation necessary? First thing is for your brand awareness. If you want people to know about your brand, you need to be talking about your own brand first. If you've seen initially, there were always, influencers only who would talk about a brand. But now I'm sure you must have seen how the CEOs or the founders of these brands try to make their own brand image, right? Because it helps the brand a lot. What they do is they spread awareness about their brand. They themselves talk about it. I mean, me talking about something owned by somebody else is going to be very, very less impactful compared to the person who owns it speaking about it themselves, right? So that is what your brand awareness is. So let's say you're creating content. Simple, your agenda of the content should be to create awareness. So whatever you're talking, it should be engaging, right? It should to the audience, they should be able to understand about your brand and what it does, what it's good, what are the good things about it, why is it different. Coming to the next thing, your engagement. Very simple. If you're going to put up boring content, I don't think anybody is going to watch that reel for more than 5 to 10 seconds. I think we scroll reels. So the minute you start watching a reel, you scroll within 2 to 3 seconds or 3 to 5 seconds. Am I right? How much time do you judge a reel on? Like, let's say there is a reel, do you judge it on 3 seconds and then scroll, or 5 seconds and then scroll? What is it? What is the approximate number? I just want to know in the chat box. Anybody? What is the approximate number? Okay, 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Depends on hook. Okay, so the minute you play the reel, how much time does it take for you to either scroll or continue watching? Like, how long is the time there? 3 seconds, 2 seconds, within 2 seconds, right? So the average time, according to the stats, is between 3 to 5 seconds. Okay. Users don't usually spend more time than that. They judge a reel within 3 to 5 seconds. So that's why you must have seen on Instagram. Now there is a new way where they put the main part or the hook of the video first and then they play the rest of the video, rest of the reel. Have you noticed this? You have the option to play the hook for the first 2 seconds and then maybe continue with the video. Have you noticed this? A lot of influencers, a lot of brands do this. Yes. Right. Right. Perfect. Yes. So that is how you make your content engaging. Now, how else do you make your content engaging? One, definitely adding the hook at the right time. What is a hook and all of that also I will explain to you. But adding a hook at the right time is one of the things. Also, with engagement purposes, I feel like, depends on your target audience. If you are targeting the Gen Z, trial reel is also there, right? Yes, trail reel is also there, right? So depending your engagement, also depending on your audience. So very simple, if your audience is the Gen Z crowd, your reel has to be a certain kind. But let's say you are targeting the audience which is aged between 40 to 60. So with them, it is going to be different, right? It is not going to be the same, it is going to be different. So that is how you go about it. So the next thing is your conversations. Turn followers into customers. If you are marketing your product, very, very often this happens with a lot of brands. What happens is they collaborate with a lot of influencers and, they're all over the social media or other platforms. But the minute their leads are texting them or DMing them or calling them, they are not available to answer all of this. So, what is the entire point of having your marketing when there is no person actually sitting to sit and answer to the questions or convert these leads into customers? I'm sure it has happened to you guys also, where there is a certain advertisement you've seen or an account you've seen, you've replied to that account, and there was no response after that. Happens? Yes or no? Happens with you guys? If you want to share anything that has happened, related to, because the brand did not have somebody to, actually sit back and answer to the queries or the concerns or the questions. That's why you didn't shop from that brand, whereas you actually thought of shopping from that brand, but because of this reason, you didn't. Do you guys have anything? Any answers? Okay. Most of them deployed chatbot. Yes, another thing. Thank you so much, Hardeep. Yes, something I wanted to clarify. Thank you so much. So, with conversations, what happens is usually you get either automated answers, automated emails, or you get chatbot answers. So, the problem with this, what happens is it does not give the customer satisfaction. Very simple. When I am texting with actual person on WhatsApp and when I'm chatting with a bot, definitely as a customer, I'm going to understand who I'm chatting with and the satisfaction that you get by chatting with a person. Although those messages are also something which is, already ready and they're just sending it to you, but still, chatting with a human much still feels more promising compared to chatting with a bot. So that is another problem. So with your content creation, let's say there is, the leads, the conversion of leads to customers is happening by chatbots. The rate at which it happens is really, really low. Do you guys agree, or do you feel like chatbot is a better option? But yeah, definitely with chatbot, at least the chatbot is responding. With normal, with humans, it will be a problem to respond on time. Whereas with chatbot, the response time is going to be really, really low. What do you guys think is better? When there is a lead, to convert them to a customer, should a person actually do it or should a chatbot do it? It has both pros and cons. Okay, yes, I understand it has both pros and cons, but what would you guys prefer? What do you think is better? A person answering, okay. A person would be better, okay. Both. Chatbot with good context, okay. Okay. Chatbot with good context, right? Person, but if the bot understands about our goals, then bot also better. Okay, right. Okay, fine. So again, this is based on your opinion. Personally, I feel when you're marketing or when you're selling a product, personal touch is very, very important. So that's why, no matter how much AI is going to come in, and today also, like you will see, to create our entire poster or advertisement, we will mostly be using AI's help only to understand what lines to add, how to add. But AI creating the same thing is not going to be something that we're going to like. No matter how good your prompt is, no matter how good the context is, still marketing is something which requires personal touch. So this is not an industry which can be taken over by AI. It definitely is powered by AI, but taking over the entire industry where you're replacing people with AI is not happening in terms of marketing, because marketing is all about personal touch. Okay, so we'll move on to the next thing. Yeah, coming to types of content, I'm sure you all are already aware about this, the different types of content that are there. First thing is your text content. So, how many of you actually read blogs or articles? How many of you actually read blogs or articles? The chat box is open for you guys. Me, great, great, great. Blogs is something which is actually a great thing to read, but again, with Gen Zs, it is a problem. I mean, spending so much time in reading as a habit is a problem. I understand. Okay, I'll tell you how blogs help. Good for SEO, right? Yeah, it is there. I'll tell you how blogs help your marketing. Okay. So what basically happens is, let's say I'm writing blogs and I'm posting it on different platforms. Example, on LinkedIn, I'm posting it on, different websites, different platforms. So what actually happens is, let's say there is a person reading that blog on that uh, platform. They are going to end up seeing or reading about my company, and what they're going to do is they're going to visit my website. Not just that, the more my company name is mentioned in different websites, the better it is for my SEO, right? It is better for SEO. So with your blogs, the more, obviously, when I'm writing a blog, I'm going to write about my brand, or going to write about my company name. So all of this is really good. It's going to get good traffic to my website. Getting good traffic to my website is a result of good marketing. So text content is also a very old school, yet a very reliable way of marketing. Simple. If on all social media platforms they are talking about one single brand, people end up going and seeing that brand. People end up, or example, there is, okay, very simple, something that uh, celebs do. So how in the celebrity industry, or in the entertainment industry, there is a thing which says, publicity, good publicity or bad publicity, either ways it is good, right? You need publicity to be famous. You need to be relevant to the market. Yeah, PR, absolutely. Good PR, bad PR, whatever it is, PR is something that is required. So, same with your blogs. Let's say there is a controversy also that you're writing about, and that is all over, everywhere, on every platform. Simple, that is also going to get a lot of traffic or attention to your, your page or your account or your website. Blog is best. AI citations are crucial as large language models crawl. Yes, absolutely. So blogs and captions, also using keywords in your captions. So if you have the keywords in your captions, then again, attracting people and it being visible to people is going to be much easier. So one way is through your text. Second, and the most easiest for you guys to start off your digital marketing career, is your visual content. The easiest way. I will tell you why this is the easiest. Because in case of text, it requires, simple language barrier could be a problem. Not just that, having the perfect kind of text, posting blogs, and you also are aware, I'm sure, that there are very few people who actually read blogs. Like, the number of people that watch posters and videos compared to the number of people who actually read all of this, there is a huge difference. I'm sure you're all aware, right? So, and coming to your video content, there are a lot of people who are very, they don't want to put their face out on the platform and all of that. So video is again out. Coming to audio, there would be a lot of people who are conscious about their voice, or there are AI voices and all of that, but yet, so something which is easiest, and the things that that you would require for video content and audio content also is major. So example, for video content, you would require a camera for shooting, editing. Audio content, you would require a mic and different things. Whereas when it comes to your visual content, you do not require anything but just your creativity and few basic tools. Example, today in Canva, you will learn how your visual content is enough to put a brand out over there. Okay, so visual content is something where you can put your brand out. It is one of the most easiest, yet very reliable, and it is eye catchy. So you can make your images, posters, AI generated images. You can use that, add your creativity, add your colors, fix your target audience, what your target audience would actually stop and see. You will exactly know that. You can go ahead and create that. For your visual content, all you would require is creativity, nothing more than that, right? Coming to the next thing is your video content. Audio is best for audio engine optimization. Yes. Coming to your video content, so your reels, YouTube. Again, for all of this, if you are just 1 second, guys. Yeah. So for all of this, for your video content, if at all you have your, you will have to get in influencers, you will have to get a face of the brand, you will have to get somebody who would endorse your brand, who would talk about your brand. So that is also going to cost some amount of money, right? Not just money, it's a lot of effort as well. Whereas when you come to your Instagram, yeah, Instagram is the best platform for all your visual, video, and audio content. Any of this, you can go ahead with Instagram. It is a good place, right? Even in Facebook. Even Facebook. Yes. Moving on to your, yeah, so your video content, then moving on to your audio content, which is basically podcasts. You must have noticed the amount of things that are going for, the amount of CEOs or the amount of brand owners that are actually going on podcasts now and speaking about their brand, speaking about the content. The reason being the kind of attention they are getting. One, they are building their own brand image. Second, their face value. Third, what they are adding to the brand. Yes, Instagram, WhatsApp. Yes, perfect. Okay, now what I would want is all of you, the chat box is open for you guys. First thing, okay, yeah, even Telegram. First thing, what I would want you to answer is the text content. Okay, best examples of text content or simple, some brand you have heard about because of the text that was there, or because of blogs or caption. Any brand. We'll start with text content, and I want examples from you guys, brand names. Any answers? MRF because of sports. Okay. Anything else? Okay, Tata, Titan for gifting pleasure. Okay. Headphones using Mustang collaboration. Okay. I am not really aware about that, but yes, I have heard of that. Drone cam. Are you talking about drone camera? Data saver. Okay. Okay. Now, moving to the next thing, which is your visual. So let's say some brand or something that you've heard about because of images or posters or infographics. Any answers? Okay, Vodafone Pug Dog. Okay, that'll come in video content. Ira. Okay, for visual content. Okay. Adil Khadri perfumes. Yes, that is visual content. Yes. Anything else? Nike. Okay. Puma. Okay. Coming to your video content, we have a lot of answers. We have been discussing this throughout. Okay, video content. Next, moving to your audio content. Audio content. Something to do with podcasts. Some brand that you think is, scaled really because of podcasts. Anything? Spotify. Okay. Spotify through podcasts. Okay. Spotify ads. Okay. Yes. Spotify ads. Geo, Red Bull. Okay. Any other answers? So basically, I will tell you, in any of this, there is one thing, Nokia. Okay. As you can see, there is a line that is written here. The most powerful combo is your visual plus short text. This is the most easiest, simplest, and the most powerful thing that you can go off, especially when you are starting off. So right now, let's say today you want to start, creating an account. Let's say you create an account today and you want to put your content out there. The easiest way is one, to have visuals and short text. That is the most easiest thing that you could go ahead with. So let's say you want to start your digital marketing career, right now itself, you want to have clients, you want to reach out to people. The easiest thing that you can go ahead with is actually having posters and, how to make a poster, what to keep in mind, what not to keep in mind, I will be covering. But yes, this is one of the easiest and the best way that you could go ahead with as of now. Okay, moving to the next thing. If I want to promote Atria, which all are the popular platforms to put blogs regarding Atria? Are you talking about the college in Bangalore, if I'm not wrong? Yes. Okay. So basically, with institutional, okay. So basically, with institutions and all of that, if you want to market that, very simple. One of the best ways is, of course, uh, social media, where there are two types of content. So one content is where you exhibit the college. Second content is you also talk about the fun part of college, because that is what attracts students. If you're targeting the students, the crowd that actually joins the college, then very simple, they need to have reasons to join college, because for them studying is not just the reason they join college. There are a lot of things, co-curricular activities and other things, right? So that is something that you can have for your institutional level. Also, a little bit of work on the website, SEO optimization of the website, and also in terms of things on, blogs. So let's say the students are somebody who write blogs about their college, about events in their college. This is also going to help for marketing purposes. And personally, according to me, at institutional levels, like for institutions to market themselves, the best thing is leaving it up to the students. Let's say you create a digital marketing team amongst the students, and you can leave it upon them, because very simple, the kind of creativity that these minds are going to come up with is, you know, nothing less than what a marketing company would come up with. So, yes, that is there. Can anyone make a group reminder? Please make a group and add daily links in that group. Okay, Tuba, I think there is an issue. We will figure that out at the end of the class. Yes, if I want to promote my blogger.com, which all are the popular platforms to put my blogger posts? You can go ahead with your blog posts on, starting off with your LinkedIn. Also, you can write your blogs. There's Reddit and other places where you can write your blogs. You can start off with that. LinkedIn, Reddit, all these places are somewhere where you have, unbiased opinion and unbiased opinion of all age groups. So you can go ahead and put it out there. Ma'am, my doubt is, if I want to start any YouTube channel, what would be the first thing I should do? First thing that you should do is to learn how to make the right kind of content. The first thing to start your YouTube channel would be to learn how to make the right kind of content, because very important, your content needs to be relatable. Your content needs to be something that adds or catches people attention, and it needs to be engaging. So one thing about content creation that I would say personally is, you need to have that, creativity in it. And personally, according to me, with every content creator, you must have noticed it is their own creativity. Copy pasting somebody's work is never going to get you the recognition that you would want. Simple. Initially, nobody starts off with, just getting viral. Initially, it is going to be a little hard. Initially, there are going to be videos which are not going to get 1 million views. There are going to be videos which are not going to get 1K views also. But it's all about being consistent. You stay consistent, you keep posting, you keep improvising on the creativity, you keep improvising on the content. If there is any negative feedback, you take it in a positive way and fix it, instead of, just using that feedback to demotivate yourself. Take it positively, take it to fix and improve your content, and then it's a journey, right? So you can go ahead like that. Yes. So moving on to the next thing, which is your platforms and your content style. Which platform, what content should you actually be posting? So we'll start off with Instagram, the most common one, what we always use for content creation. Simple. Here also, you can go ahead either with posters, reels. That is the best way These two things work the best on Instagram. So if you're running ads, or even if you're not running ads, you just want to post, posters are the best option. Second is reels or short videos, basically, where there is a proper hook. Maybe tomorrow or the class after that, I think the fifth or the fourth class, one of them, we will be covering how you can, how you can make reels, what you should add in the reel, what you should not. If content about coding and cybersecurity shorts on YouTube is able to get reach, or what? And what about posting on Pinterest? Okay, Pinterest is something, if it is something to do with fashion, lifestyle, Pinterest would make sense. But if you are talking about coding and cybersecurity, I doubt a lot of people go to Pinterest for doubts like that. I mean, all the technical people here would relate. Nobody goes to Pinterest for coding. Yes, if you're posting lifestyle related things, then yeah, Pinterest is something you can go for. Gifting related, you can go to Pinterest, not for coding and cybersecurity. So for coding and cybersecurity, if you want to post related to that, if it's just for educational purposes, you can one post it through GitHub, and then have it on your have a website of your own, or you can use LinkedIn for that. So that would be the best. But putting it up on Instagram, I don't know how much sense that would personally make. Coming to the next thing, which is your LinkedIn, like I was talking. So let's say you are a very, very sound person technically. You are technically really good with your projects, or let's say with web development, or with the back end, front end, anything, not just technical, even non-technical, anything which is to do with your profession, you can go ahead and post it on LinkedIn. LinkedIn also is a great platform for you to connect, a great platform for you to network, also a very, very good platform where you can actually go ahead and start your marketing journey even from there. Even Instagram is great for something like that. Even even LinkedIn is great. Moving on to the next thing, very important, YouTube. Okay. So YouTube is one of those platforms which gives you the it lets you put up content for up to 1 hour, 2 hours also. Example, this particular class of ours that is going on, if I want to put this up on Instagram, it is going to be impossible, right? If I want to market my digital marketing classes on Instagram, or it is going to be impossible. But the same thing, I have the freedom to do it on YouTube. YouTube, you can go ahead, have your long videos, you can have your tutorials. So let's say I am a trainer, and I want to have my, I want to build my own community where I'm training students, and I have my own set of students that I'm training, the topics I'm training. I want to put all of this up without having associated with any company. What do I do? Simple. Go ahead on YouTube. You can start from YouTube. I'm sure you must have seen there are a lot of teachers from, various degree colleges, engineering colleges all over India who put up their content on YouTube. And trust me, there have been teachers who have gotten really, really, a good growth in their career because of the content they were putting up on YouTube. So they were maybe you know, normal teachers from normal institutions. But seeing their YouTube video, there were huge companies like, Physics Wala or other companies that are there that were, that approached these teachers and actually hired them and all of that. So, yes, YouTube is somewhere where you can go ahead and post your content if it is long content, or let's say you are someone into technical. Okay. Okay. So let's say you are somebody who is a technical person. So that also, your technical things cannot be said in one reel. In 30 seconds, you will never, ever, ever be able to explain your entire content or your entire creation that you have done through coding. So for something like that, you would require YouTube. And to exhibit all of this, YouTube is the best thing. Coming to the next thing, your blogs and articles. So websites is another way, another platform where blogs and articles work the best. Simple, because it builds your SEO. Because in your blogs and articles, you will have a lot of space to write your keywords. So in a caption, maybe the caption is hardly 8 to 10 words. So in that, how many keywords will you be able to add? Very few. Whereas when you come to your blogs is lengthy, articles are lengthy. There are blogs which are, minimum of 100, 200 words, and maybe 500 words, 1,000 words, depending. right? So all of that is best to be put. So over there, you will have more space to write your keywords, to have your keywords there. And then that is going to improve your SEO optimization. So these are the four different platforms. And now I hope you've got a little bit clarity of what kind of content should be posted where. So okay, very simple. On the chat box, what I would want is I will name the brands and I want you to tell me which is the best place for me to market this. Okay. Not the brand, I will name products and I would want to know which is the best place to market this. Right. So, very simple. First thing is a restaurant. Opened a new restaurant and I want to market it. So, out of the four, where do you think it's going to be the best? Where do you think I should start the marketing from? Which platform? Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, or websites? Instagram. Okay. 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 Let's say I have started a new school. School, not college, school. What is the best place for me to go ahead and market my school? Facebook, okay, website, okay. Somebody said Facebook also, websites and YouTube, Instagram, and also by using pamphlets, okay. Personally, the best thing for a school, since it's a professional thing as well, the best thing would be your website, one. So let's say I'm searching for schools in my city, your school name should appear. So that is only possible through SEO. So websites is what is going to come. And second thing is YouTube. The reason being why YouTube is on my website, I will add links where there will be the infrastructure, the labs that we provide, the faculty we provide, the events that we're going to have, and all the plan, everything for the school. So, yes, websites and YouTube would be both there. Offline first. Definitely offline marketing would work as well. Offline marketing as well. Okay. School is a local thing. Definitely, school is a local thing, but I'll tell you lately what is happening is people move to a new city and let's say they move for, work purpose or anything. The first thing they do is they look for schools for their kids and they Google it only. They Google the top 10 schools of the cities and then go visit those schools. So the top 10 schools that you're seeing is not the schools that are actually the best. The top 10 schools are the schools that have actually invested their SEO is good. That is why they are the top 10 schools. These are not the schools that are the best in the city. Basically, their SEO is really good. Listing on Google, Google listing, right? Their Google listing is great. Yes, and optimization. Yes. Okay. So moving on to the next thing. I am somebody who's a freelance. Okay. This is how many engineering students here? Yes, 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 from the engineering students. How many engineering students? Okay. Quick question for you guys only, or anybody can answer, but yeah, you guys will relate to it more. Let's say you are somebody who's amazing with front end development or back end development or analytical part or AI. Okay. So, but you are still in college. You want to take up freelancing projects up. Where are you going to exhibit yourself or this talent of yours? Your options are Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and website. Where are you going to use? Which platform are you going to use? Your only options are Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and website. Instagram and YouTube. Okay. Perfect. The first one to say it. LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the best, best, best if it is for you guys as of now for freelancing purposes also. And if you want to put coding or, related to coding kind of things or about your professional this thing or, with web designing, web development, UI, UX, anything. LinkedIn is the best platform, definitely, without a doubt. On Instagram, putting up content, mostly personally, if you ask me, uh, according to the stats as well, and not just me, according to the stats, on Instagram, when you're putting educational content, people usually scroll. Reason being, Instagram is somewhere where maximum people come for entertainment purposes only. Like, it is an entertainment purposes platform. So over there, the minute, even if it is something which is educational, it is something of their use, people, since they're there for entertainment, they're like, you know what? We can study later. Let's just skip this reel. I'm sure with your students also this happens. There are a lot of advertisements come where, they're like, there are these 10 AI tools, 20 AI tools. How many of you have actually watched those tools till the end and made a note of all of these tools? How many of you have done it? I want answers in yes, I have done it, or no, I don't. I scroll. Or you can just say yes or scroll, either one. Yes, as in I have waited till the end of the video and I've actually made a note of the AI tools. And second answer is no, whereas I've just scrolled through it. I have not used those AI tools. Scroll. Okay, okay. So yeah, maximum people this happens. I have noticed, especially among students, they are there for entertainment purpose. So when there is something educational, it's not their interest, and they just scroll through it. So yeah, that is another thing. So anything educational or anything related to all of that, the best platform would be LinkedIn. Okay, the next product would be a massage chair for people. Where do you think I should put this out? A massage chair. Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, website. What is your answer? On Insta, okay. All those of you are saying Facebook, yes, I know the answer is not here, but Facebook is the best option because usually the young crowd is not, even if they're looking for a massage chair, they're looking for it for their parents only. So, and parents are on Facebook mostly. So, yes, if there is a massage chair, Facebook would be the best option. If not that, out of these four options, it would be Instagram. Yes, perfect. Okay. So, we have an idea of what content to post over where. Now we'll move to the next thing. Yes. Before we get into this, what is copyright? Any idea? What is copyright? Same content. Yes. Uploading someone's content. It could be in terms of image, it could be in terms of music, it could be in terms of anything. That is your copyright. Perfect. In this case, what is copywriting? I'll tell you. Copywriting is the art of writing to sell a certain product, right? So it's like every caption, every ad, every website, anything you name it, there is some content which is there. There is some text which is there. How do you go about what text do you write? Because let's say no matter what your advertisement is about, wherever you are posting it, something that actually plays a huge impact is what is written there, right? The text that is there. So in terms of that, what you should keep in mind, very simple things, just three things. First one, it needs to be crystal clear. Simple, you should be saying exactly what you mean. No beating around the bush, it not being too lengthy or too small or misleading. No, it needs to be very clear. If I am running a business which is a restaurant, it should be clear that it's a restaurant business. If I am running a hotel business, it should be clear it's a hotel business. What am I doing? What is making it different from the rest of it? Whatever text you're putting needs to be extremely clear to the audience. If it is going to confuse the audience, simple. Let's say I'm coming across a brand for the first time, and the minute I see it and I see something written there which confuses me, nobody is ever going to turn back to that brand. Yes or no? Let's say you see a text and it is confusing. Will you turn back to that brand ever? No, right? H. Visha, you will go back to a brand that confuses you? Okay. No. No. Sometimes it helps. Okay, see, that is different. But let's say sometimes it helps is on Instagram, you must have seen there are a lot of posters. Example, Krispy Kreme, Dunkin' Donuts, and then, KFC, all of these, they put up these posters that we are closing due to this inconvenience was their first line. But after that, it said they are not closing, and, it was just a marketing thing and all of that. But if there is an image and there is only one line written, which is hardly 3 to 4 words, that is creating confusion, then I don't think people would want to go back to that brand, right? When there is hardly 3 to 4 words written and that is also creating confusion, not many people would want to go back to that brand. So, one thing is it needs to be clear. Second thing is it needs to be simple. Let's say I am adding extremely fancy words, or I am picking Latin words, adding it, or I'm picking German, Spanish, adding it, and then I'm trying to target my Indian audience. Do you think it's going to make sense? Not at all. Because very simple, if I am going to use some very fancy term with which not a lot of people are aware about, mostly people speak normal English, right? So English or any language, even if it's Hindi, even if it's Kannada, whatever the language is, simple, people should be able to understand it, right? People should be able to understand. Only if they understand, then will they then only then will they actually relate to that brand or try to buy from that brand, right? So next thing is you're engaging. Feedback. Okay, guys, I know the feedback will come around 8:30. It is just 8. Please hold on. The feedback is at 8:30. Yes. So the next thing is you're engaging, right? So when a person sees the particular text that is written, they should get hooked to it. They should feel like reading it. They should feel like, okay, what this is. They need to have the curiosity at least. There is a thin line between curiosity and confusion. Your text should create curiosity and not confusion, right? So that is something that you should be looking into. Next thing, yeah, the content, how it should actually be. Simple, the AIDA: attention, interest, desire, and action. Okay, this is a framework in marketing. So, what happens here is you follow, first thing is you grab their attention, then you move towards holding on to their interest. So, because of the hook or because of what is actually there, what your hook statement is, or what your image is, you hold on to the interest, and then you move ahead to the desire part where they desire to actually they could be your potential customers. So that is where the desire for the customer to be a part of that brand, to buy something from that brand comes. Moving to the next thing is action, where they actually become your client. Yes, like pour rub pour. Yes, the Surf Excel. If I'm not wrong, it's Surf Excel, right? I think it is Surf Excel. Goli Moly Munch by Vaseline. Okay. Yes, Surf Excel. Yes. Pour Rapo. So that was their line, right? And that caught attention. It was nothing, it was one, it had some hook to it. Also, it wasn't confusing, right? It was clear. It was very clear for the audience of what it is. Basically, what it meant is you pour the detergent on the fabric you have, and then you rub it, and then you pour water, and it's done. It's clear, right? Sahi hai by insurance company. Okay. Amul. It's not Taste of India, right? Yes. So here in your AIDA model is first you create you get their attention. Second, you create interest. So when you're talking about your product, so first thing is for gaining attention, that one line is necessary. Example, your pour up pour or Taste of India, a line like that is necessary. Then holding on to their interest. So if let's say your line is great, the way you're putting your product out, if is not good, simple, the customer is not going to be interested, the audience is not going to be interested. So you need to put your product out in the right way. Next thing, desire. What you need to put up something in your content where people are like, I desire to have something like this. Example, in the Surf Excel advertisement, very simple. First, they start off with showing, I'm sure you all have seen that advertisement. First thing is it catches your attention because of a kid that is there. Second thing, it holds your interest because of the pour up pour line. right? The third thing is the desire. What happens is you see how there is, on the video, you're seeing how they pour the detergent, and then, within 5 seconds, it is a clean new white shirt. That is what you desire. You desire that you have a washing powder like that at home, which is just going to clear all the dirt in seconds. Then your action is going and purchasing that particular product, which is Surf Excel. This is the entire, how do I say, framework of which should be maintained when you're shooting a reel or any poster or anything. Okay. Anything that you guys would like to add? Human emotions is the in last decade TVC ads by Push Pandey, who is famous for as advertising mango of India. Perfect. Yes. Anything that you guys would like to add or that you guys would have any doubts so far? Anything? Please go ahead and let me know. Any doubts, anything that you would like to add? No, ma'am. Okay. Like Fevicol, Centerfruit, Vodafone, Zozo. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I think Vodafone was the one with the pug, right? If I'm not wrong. Yes. So all that attention that Vodafone got back then, I think it's a lot of years ago. All the attention it got is because of somewhere, because of that, because of the marketing strategy that they had put out there. Yes. Okay. We'll move on to the next thing. How do we go ahead with our caption writing and rest? Yes. So I want all of you to go ahead and do this. Very simple. You are prompting a digital marketing course, for example. Okay. So this is an example, right? You need to have your own scenario. And what you have to go ahead and do is write one caption. So your caption shouldn't be more than one line. Got it? It needs to be just one line. And I'll tell you, it needs to be exactly like this. So you start with a question or a bold statement, then you add value, and then you end it with a CTA. CTA is basically call to action. Call to action, as in, like enroll now, DM us, click the link, any of that, right? So I am going to give approximately 2-3 minutes, and I want you all to actually come to the chat box and answer after that. Do not start answering right now. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Be creative, come up with something new, and not necessarily a digital marketing course. It could be anything, right? So simple, you write your product name and then you write one line of caption for it in the chat box when I ask for it. Is it clear? Have you understood the task? Yes or no? Just yes or no in the answers I want. Have you in the chat box I want? Have you understood the task? Yes, perfect. So I'll give you 2 minutes and you guys can get as creative as you want, and then I'll tell you what to do with it. I do not want the answers right now. I will tell you when. and then you can go ahead and give me the captions. So what you need to do is in the chat box, you need to write the product. And then after writing the product, you need to write the caption. And then I need answers like that. And I want a lot of answers. So I want all of you answering, both the boys and the girls. Yes. So take some time, but come up with good answers and good captions. And preferably not AI answers or chat GPT answers. Yes. Be creative, guys. Instead of just using chat GPT and putting up the answer, be creative. Yes. Is everyone ready? Can I have the answers now? The chat box is open for you guys. Red Bull, have you ever wished to fly? Here's your Red Bull drink. Okay, nice. Anything else? Any other answers? Can share images. About image, I'll tell you. As of now, I just want caption. Just the caption. Stop scrolling, start earning, learn digital marketing, and secure the bag. Join now. Okay. Guys, preferably no AI answers. Every swirl says a story. Very nice. Really, really nice. I think Sindhu, good. I like the caption. Also, is not AI generated. I know. Grow your business online faster than ever. Anything else, guys? Any other answers? Just the caption. Your skin deserves better. Besties, grab your now link in bio. Okay. For the beauty lies in you. Okay. Great. Nice. Diet chocolates also. Perfect. Yes. Okay. Yes. So we'll move on to the next thing. What we're going to move on to is Canva now. Okay. We're going to start off with Canva and what we're going to be using it for. How? Okay. Before that, how many of you on the chat box? I want honest answers. How many of you have used Canva before and know how to use it? And how many of you are extremely new to it? So yes is you have used it before. No is you are extremely new to it. Okay, everyone's used it before. Great. Okay, I see no. Yes, little bit. Okay. 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 So very simple. I will also show you how to log into Canva and what to do. That also I will show you. So, to begin with, what is Canva used for? It is one of the free platforms that is there, which you can use for your marketing purposes. So, the first thing for that would be, in terms of creating your posters or anything for your social media, presentations, banners. Not just that, I will show you a fun thing on Canva where, you can just create your PPTs and all. Also, there are templates that are because, when you're creating your PPTs for college, creating the PPT is not the hard part, designing it is the hard part. So on Canva you have options where you can go ahead and actually create your PPTs as well, since there are templates which are already present. Okay, so I'll show you how we can go ahead with Canva. What do we do? Right, just 1 second, I'll share my screen. Just 1 second, guys. Yes, is my screen visible to all of you? Yes, no? Yes. Okay. So this is what happens when you open Canva, right? This is the first thing that comes as soon as you open canva.com. So what you can do here is either create presentations, social media, videos. You can also create your PPTs, whatever you need. Okay. So today what we're going to start off with is creating your posters. Like I said sometime back, you need to create images. You need to have images, and then you need to add a text or a line that's something about any brand that you wish to, right? And I will give chance to you guys also to present your posters, so you can present your posters as well. What you're going to be doing, how you're going to be doing this is, I'll tell you. So first thing is, as soon as you open canva.com, you can go on your social media here. So you can make an Instagram story, Instagram post, Facebook post, LinkedIn post, whatever you want, right? So let's see, let's go for a 1 second. 1 second, sorry. Okay, let's say we go for a Facebook post. So this is just the size, right? This is just the size. So we'll go for a Facebook post. Yes. So as soon as you go for a Facebook post, there are templates. So example, I want a restaurant. I'm going to enter that over here. Right? So already there are posters. All I need to do is I need to make changes to that, right? So when I click on example, this is the template I have chosen, right? Once I click on this, let's say I want to eliminate this or I want to eliminate this, I want to change the line, I want to change anything, I can go ahead and change it. Here there is an option for uploads. So the minute you click on uploads, you can go upload files from your gallery as well, right? You can go ahead and upload files from your gallery over here. And I have few uploads of few images that I was creating a poster for, so I have those uploads. You can go ahead and upload any image from your systems, and you can add a text box if you want. You can go ahead and add elements like you can add shapes, you can add frames, you can add photos, you can add emojis, whatever you wish to, right? And you can create your posters, right? So now I have a very small activity for you guys. What you have to do is I want you guys to create these posters, interact good posters, good engaging posters, and the kind of content that you would want on it. What would you want? Your product could be anything, up to you guys. Your product can be anything, but I want you to create posters for your product. right? So go ahead and try it. I want all of you to go ahead and try creating it on Canva. I told you how there is an option for your templates also. So you can use the templates, you can create your own template, however you want to go about it. But create your, if there is, okay, wait, something on the chat box. If you're not able to create it, Pinterest first. So this poster can be shared. Yes, this poster can be shared on Pinterest, Instagram, anywhere, right? So try creating the posters, everyone, on Canva. It's not very hard. Try doing it. If it's not happening, then I will maybe design an entire poster and show it to you. But initially, I want you guys to try because I want to see your creativity. Also, try avoiding using the templates. Create your own new templates instead of using the same templates that are there. Create your own design. I'll give you good amount of time. I think today all we have for the rest of the class is to create these posters, create good posters, right? So go ahead and do it, everyone. And then we can, maybe share screen and see posters and then figure out what is good and how we could improve those posters. Yes, is it clear to everyone? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, a thumbs up is there. In the chat box, please. If it's clear, just a yes would do. Okay, can I explain again? What you have to do is you have to create a poster on Canva, right? So on Canva, there is an option. You can either create a Facebook post or you can create an Instagram, anything. Is there any theme? No. You have the freedom to pick your own theme, whatever you guys want to, whatever the product is, you can go ahead and pick it. There is no theme as such. So I want you to create posters over there of any product of your choice. It could be restaurant, it could be for your school, it could be admissions, it could be events, anything. Yes. Is it clear now? Yes. Okay. Please. And I will give you sufficient time so you can start creating. Yes, to answer that question, you can also promote anything. It could be an advertisement, anything, but it needs to be a poster where there is image and text. And I am giving you the freedom to choose anything. You want it to be promotional, you want it to be a product, anything. And I'll also give you some time to, if you want to, if you wish to, you can go ahead and explain also. So anything, just design a poster which is either promotional or a product. Either is fine. Yes, so I think this is Shanawaz, right? I see your poster, so something I would say is a little more text on that poster would be nice. Like, if you're even just putting your brand out there, maybe the brand name being in more bold or all of that would make sense. So you can go ahead and make those changes. Okay. Yes. Are you guys done or would it take some more time? Any answers, students? Are you guys done or is it going to take some more time? Yes, is for you are done. 2 minutes, ma'am. Okay. The attendance will be shared in some time. Guys, do not post your Canva links. I'll tell you what you have to do. Do not post the Canva link. I'll tell you what you have to do. Just get done and wait for like a minute or two so everyone's done. Okay, who all are done? Please come to the chat box and say yes. Whoever is done, yes. Sai Leela. Okay. Um, Amar, will they be able to share their screen? Will that be possible?
Yes, I will give that access to them.
Yes. So we'll start off with Sai Leela. Sai Leela can share their screen and show us the poster and maybe tell us about the poster.
Yes, they can share it now.
Yes, Sai Leela, please go ahead. I think you can share your screen as well and you can unmute as well. Okay, wonderful. Would you want to speak about it? What the brand is and all of that? Yeah, please go ahead. I think you can unmute and you can start speaking.
So my theme is the Black Mango, which is basically a company soap. It is a local soap in Andhra Pradesh. It is very common, and I want to focus on the soap, showing the soap which is looks natural and feel fresh to them. So I added the dew on the soap.
Okay. Okay, great. I mean, this looks good, but if I have to add something to it, two things actually. So if the initial, the black mango, I guess, is the brand, right? And for the beauty lies in you is the tagline. Yes. So the font of that and the spacing of that, a little bit, if we could look into just that, I think it would make a huge difference. So otherwise, the way the soap has been put right in the center and all of that is great. If we could fill up these empty spaces also, then I think we're good to go. But yes, for the first time, it's a great effort. Next, I think Pathan Fareen Khanam. Yes. Can you share your poster and tell us about it? Yes, I think you have the access to share. Please share the poster and tell us about your poster. The attendance link is in the chat box, guys. You can go ahead and answer the attendance link. It is in the chat box. Yes, Pathan, is there any problem? Are you able to share? No, ma'am, I am not able to share. Amar, does Pathan have the access to share?
Yes, everybody have access.
Yes, just try once again, Pathan. You will be able to. First thing is, as soon as you're done, you'll have to download that particular poster, and only then can you go ahead and share it. Okay, just 1 second. I'll share my screen and I'll show you how it's done, and maybe then it'll be easy for you guys. Okay, so wait. Yes. So this is my screen. Okay, this is the poster I have created. For example, this is the poster I have created. So very simple. The first thing that I'm going to be doing is, so this is my hero image, right? This is the main image. Here I'm going to put in the contact details. So whatever my phone number is, I'm going to put that up over here. Yes. Then this is the brand name. This is the tagline that I'm giving. So, like I said, there needs to be a call to action, a CTA. Every time you're making a poster, a reel, a video, anything, there has to be a CTA. That is the compulsion. How important your brand name over here is, that important is your CTA. Also, contact details is also equally important, and a hero image, right? And you see how there are few elements on all sides, so the poster doesn't look very empty. If I pick any other template also, example, media company. Here there are already posters that are present, right? But yet you can go ahead and you can make few changes. Example, I am choosing this. Okay, replace the current page. Okay. Now I have chosen to do something in terms of, running a social media company. So why you should be choosing us? So to begin with, the company name, the logo, why they should be choosing us. Also, very important, there has to be a theme. So you see, they are not randomly using any color. Yes. You see how they are not randomly using any random color. There is a theme that is followed. So follow that theme. Let's say I want to replace this image. It's simple. I will delete this image. I will go to my uploads. Uh, I will, let's say, take this image. Okay. I will just drag it, drop it over here. The image is replaced. You see how simple that is? So when you're using a template, that is how you do it. Let's say I'm not using a template. I want to add an image over here. Next to why choose us, I want to add an image. I will go to uploads. I will pick another image, right? I will resize the image and I will put it over here. I can also crop the image however I want it. Not just that, I can also position it, right? See, there is positioning of backward, front, alignment, all of that. You can always go ahead and fix the positioning of that. So if I'm overlapping two images, how I want to overlap it, what image is going to come on top, how is it going to come, all of that also I can go ahead and do it, right? Once my poster is complete, after everything is done, I will go to the share option here. There is something called as, one, you can copy a link. There is something called as download, right? So I'll click on download. You can also, if you have a printer connected to this system, you can straight away go ahead and go to the print option. But when we're talking about digital marketing, we do not use paper and all of that. So we'll go ahead with download. Here, you have different options: JPG format, PNG format, PDF, however you want it. You can also create videos. So there's MP4,
Yes.
there is also GIF. So you can go ahead and create it with all of this. And then once you click on download, example, I want to download this in PDF format. So I will click PDF standard, I will download. And it is going to start downloading, and then it is going to reflect on your downloads. So this is how you can go ahead and download this. This is how you make your changes. Also, this is for your templates, okay? This is for your elements. Now, let's say I want to add a certain shape. So I will search for a circle. I want a circle which is pink in color. So I will pick this circle. Okay. Then I will change the color of this circle from here. I've made it pink. Now, wherever I want to put it, I can place the circle right over there. Wherever. Let's say I want to place it here. Now, inside that, if you want to add an image, that also you can go ahead and do. So this is what your elements does. What does your text do? It'll add a text box. So example, I want a heading. So this is one text box, which is the heading. Let's say I want to add a subheading. So there is another text box, which is the subheading. Like that, there are different text boxes that you can add, right? So once the text, so that is why, let's say you're using for your brand name, you'll be going ahead with this text box, which is add a heading. But let's say there is, your contact details, you'll go ahead with this text box. But let's say there is, a subheading or a tagline, then you will go ahead with this, right? Uploads, like I said, it is for your images, videos, audio, whatever you want to upload. Next, coming to your tools, a pen mark or any shape, any line, any sticky notes. I want a blue color sticky note over here, and it's saying something. I can go ahead and add that, right? Then here, yes, so this is what mainly you can go ahead and do. Also charts. So example, I want to add graphs, right? There is a certain kind of, and how do you go ahead and add graphs? I'll show you that. So there's a pie chart. I add this, okay? I can change. So here there is, yeah, here there is sales written, right? I can change the sales to maybe revenue or simple. This is A, finance is B, sorry, finance is B, marketing is C. And now coming to the percentage, I want to give this 10%. I want to give this 20%, and I want to give this 70%. So there are more options, but you see how, or okay, I'll add this as E. So we 70 will be 30. So this will be 40. Yeah. You see how you can create an entire graph. So this, and I'm telling you, this is not just for your posters. This thing can be used for any PPT. Yes, everyone, Amar. I'm really sorry. Yes. So this is basically a different, thing. Yeah, this is basically your different elements that you can add, and this is not just for your posters. You can add it for your PPTs, you can add it in your videos, you can add it anywhere, right? So this is what are the different features of Canva as of now that we're covering. Okay, so yes. Now, if you've got a little hint, it will be easier for you. Okay, who is this? Aman. Aman, would you like to explain your poster that you've created? I think Daniel, good job, really nice. Your poster. Daniel, would you like to share your poster? Just say yes or no. I mean, if you're comfortable sharing, then we'll give you the access. You can come and share your poster. Daniel, yes or no? Yes, wonderful. Yes, Daniel, I think you'll be able to share. Just check. Please share your poster. I think you've done a really good job. Are you able to share it, Daniel? Yes, Daniel, are you able to share? Even Mahesh, I feel like, has done a great job. Mahesh also has done a. Okay, Daniel, I'll share your poster. I just want you to go ahead and explain about your brand. I'll share the poster. One second. I'll share the poster for you. Yes. Is this visible to everyone, the poster? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Okay. So you see how there is, there, this is not one poster, this is a lot of posters, but let's say we're picking just the top one, you know, just this one if we're picking. It's a great poster, very simple. There is a proper line, right? There are some extra things that he has to remove. Yes, there is a line, there is the brand name, right? And also you can see there is an image, there is one hero image. Or let's say I want to introduce my product or the new products that I have launched, then I'll be going ahead with this poster, the R products. You see how there are products over here very neatly listed, and then there is a brand name also there. There are few images that are there. Even if we go ahead with the introduction one, right? This is also a great poster. Yes, so good job with this one. It's come out well, but yes, it's a combination of a lot of posters. But yes, it's a good one. Another one, I don't know the name. Real Me, can you please tell me your name? The poster that I'll just share your poster. Can you tell me your name? Just 1 second. Yes. So if you can see this poster, this is also a great poster, very simple. Satisfy your cravings, one delicious bite at a time, right? So I am guessing Let's Eat is the brand name, right? This is your CTA, very, very important. Your CTA order now. We are available everywhere, offering you delicious food. But this, I feel like there should be some CTA also mentioned. Example, either the location details or the phone number, or the website details or something. The restaurant name can be searched on Zomato and Swiggy. But besides that, we could add a little more. But yes, good job with this poster as well. Good job. Your name? Soham. Yeah, good job, Soham. It's come out really well. Yes, I think Isha has shared this poster. So about this poster, okay, guys, I'll tell you. Okay, about this poster also, it's great. We care, they relax, you enjoy. So it's basically a pet care center, and there's only one thing missing. I don't see the brand name, which is the main thing. Your brand name, your CTA is there, and then your entire CTA is here, so that is good. Also, your this part of what all it does, all that is there. That's good. There is also a tagline, which is great. But besides that, I feel like the brand name is necessary. So that is something that is missing. But yes, good job. Good job. The attendance link is there. If you scroll up a little bit, you will be able to see it. Yes, good job. Anybody else with their poster? Anyone? Attendance form. Yes. The attendance link is already in the chat box, guys. It's been added again. Okay. So something about your posters that I have noticed. Good job with everybody who's tried, and with the rest of them also. Even if you couldn't, you couldn't try it right now, you can always go back and try to make a poster and actually see, because to be very honest, it seems very simple, and when you're using a template also, it seems very simple. But the minute you add, you take a blank canvas and you're trying to add elements to it, it becomes very, very difficult. So that is one problem. So that is why, try, unless you practice this, you're not going to get it. It seems very simple. Yeah, there is already a template, and you just make changes and it's done. No, the minute you, if you actually want to learn how to make a poster, take a blank canvas, right? On canva.com, there is, take a blank sheet and there start designing. So that is where you're actually going to learn design. You're actually going to be able to judge your creativity. Because if there is a template that is already present, having the same thing again is, I don't know if you should be going ahead with that for your brand, copying a different brand's template for your brand. I don't think that's going to make sense. How can we see the repeat class? Okay, so about the repeat class, it is going to be available on your LMS platforms. And I think hopefully by today, they'll be uploading all the material or the PPTs that I have been sharing. They will be uploading it today, and then you'll be able to go about it. Hardeep, how about your design? Could you please share your design again? I might have missed it. Just please share it once again. I'm really sorry. Just share your design once again, and then I will tell you about it. Okay, so about your poster, the guilt-free ragi chips that cause crimes, noon to moon. Okay, it's great, but I mean, with the posters, one thing I've said, your CTA, right? Of course, it's driving in attention because of one, the cartoon character, and the way the ragi chips is been placed. So that is good. But besides that, a CTA needs to be there, right? Any advertisement, any poster you see, CTA is very, very necessary. Call to action. So either contact number or website details or anything like that. Even if you see a TV ad, example, Lace chips ad on TV, there is always their website or something or the other mentioned, right? So I feel like that is missing, but besides that, it's great. And a little larger font for the text would also make it better. But yeah, good job. At least it is not a template picked from Canva, so good job with that. Okay, anybody else who would like to, put their poster out, or attendance link is already in the chat box. Scroll a little up, you will see it. Yes. Anybody with any doubts or anything that you would like to add to your, to today's class, or if you have any doubt, anyone, anything at all? No doubt, ma'am. Okay. Is it as per our brand guidelines? Yes, it is always up to your brand guidelines only. So basically, let's say you're following a theme. Example, as XLR as a brand, we have a theme that we follow, right? We do not go ahead and use random colors and like, anything just like that. When we're exhibiting our company content, there is a fixed theme that we go ahead and follow, right? So, same example, you take any restaurant, if they have a theme, the posters also follow the same color theme. So, yeah, you should always be going ahead with a theme for your posters and everything else. And the kind of images also you're adding. Simple with Vodafone, like their, they had a pug which was adding that image, right? They were adding a pug to all their advertisements. So you've seen till the time they were on ads, they would always add that element to their advertisement because that had got them a lot of, that had some, it was something different about that brand. So that happens. Yes. Any doubts, anyone? Anything you would like to add to today's session? Anybody at all? And yes, guys, the feedback link slash your attendance link is in the chat box. Please take a minute and fill it up, everyone. Please fill your attendance. And in the middle of the session, somebody had said about some link, something. So if there is any doubts regarding the session or regarding this training, anything, please go ahead, address it right now. Yeah, the chat box is open. Any doubt, any problem, please go ahead and say it. We'll try to help you out. The chat box is open for you guys. Any doubts related to the session, related to anything, please feel free to go ahead and put it out there. The repeat class, as in, let's say the PPT I'm using and all of that is going to be present in the LMS platform. So you can go there and go through that PPT again. It is going to be present in the LMS platform. On day one, there was a brief and orientation done where, they had explained how you can access it and all of that. So you follow those steps, you'll be able to access it. Any doubts, guys, about the session? Anyone, anything you'd like to add? Anything at all? Nothing? Okay, fine. So then we'll wind up for today. And for tomorrow's class, we will be looking a little bit into the content creation. Again, a different thing. But also, I would want all of you guys to practice these posters on Canva, because only if you're able to design a basic poster, only then after that, designing other things is going to be easy or is going to be possible. So even if you've not done it in this 2 hours, there's no problem at all. Spend some time after the class hours, give it maybe like, half an hour or 1 hour of your time before tomorrow's class. Try, making your poster on Canva. If you are not able to, then tomorrow's class, I will again go ahead and, teach you how to use it or how to go ahead with it. But unless you're practicing it, you will not actually know you know it or you don't. So, yeah, ma'am, I made a poster, but it doesn't promote a brand. Okay, you can please go ahead and share your poster. No problem at all. Posters are not always just a website. It promotes a website, just a demo. Yeah, please go ahead. You can put that on the chat box. I will tell you about it. So all posters necessarily don't have to be about a brand. It can also be for awareness purposes. But still, can I just share the screen, ma'am? Yes, sure. If you're able to, please go ahead. Okay. Where voice becomes inspiration. Good. Looks really nice. Very nice. Good job. It is clean, it is clear, and like it's not about any brand, so there is no requirement of any CTA. Would you like to say something about it, Hiba? About your poster?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
So I've actually, from recent 2 to 3 years, I've grown a really good interest in writing some quotations on my own, based on let it be either it might be either a life incident or it might be something just in my imagination. So I've actually wanted to write a book also, and that is what that is because I made this. And here I used some subtle and nude colors, this beige color, and these two books, uh, basically the elements which I tried to match them with the beige color that I used in the background. And this Helira is actually my pen name, which I've been using since my BTech second year. So yeah.
Great, good, really nice. So something about this that I would like to say, the color combination of the work, the way the colors are there is great, looks amazing. And yes, I hope, someday after, by the end of this training, you're able to market this really, really well on maybe social media platforms and websites and all of that. And I hope you do well. But good job with the poster, really nice. Good job.
Thank you.
Yes. So, yes, that is all for today, guys. So, we'll be winding up the class today. And hopefully, tomorrow's class, we will start off with the rest of the content creation part. And yes, I would request all of you to go ahead and practice your Canva. And if there are any doubts, we'll go ahead and clear it tomorrow. Yes. Thank you so much, guys. See you tomorrow at 7 p.m. again. Bye bye. Take care. See you tomorrow. No problem at all, Daniel. We can figure it out tomorrow. No problem. Thank you so much, guys.